Okay, so we have about 5 weeks before we leave the DR, so we're beginning the preparations in order for us to leave. 5 weeks sounds like a long time, but it's really going to sneak up on us very quickly. So today what we're going to do is we're going to start by getting the sails down, because we need to inspect the rig and inspect the sails, make sure everything's good to go. We want to do that now in case there's something we need to replace or repair, and that way we have time to do it and we're not trying to do that last minute.
Yes, our main thing for today is we want to drop the Genoa, our big head sail, and inspect the halyard on that head sail. We had installed the Genoa in Pensacola, Florida, so it's been over 5,000 nautical miles since we dropped that sail. And this is the sail we're going to drop. So a few things have to happen. We have to disconnect the foot of the sail from the furler right here. So this shackle has to get taken off. And then we have to unfurl the sail completely. And then drop the halyard, the main halyard that's attached to it up there. We're going to drop it and bring it all the way down to the deck so we can inspect it. So that's what we're going to do this morning. The first thing I need to do is get a small crescent wrench and remove a shackle. What we want to do is basically just take it down and inspect it. The sail is a really old sail. It hadn't been used very much, so the shape of it's still pretty good. So we've kept it. We've been using it. The main thing I wanted to check was this halyard right here. This line. It's been up at the top of the mast for about 5,000 miles, and I wanted to make sure we had no damage to it. You can see right here there's a little bit of chafe on it right here, so that's the flat spot. So this is the part of the halyard that's been sitting in the sheave. So we want to fix this. I'm not going to leave it like this. We pulled it down, so we'll cut it right here. I'll whip the end again, and I'll retie another halyard knot, and I might replace this quick release shackle. Yeah, I'll probably replace this dude as well.
Do we have another one of those?
We do. Yeah, I've got a bunch of parts. So I do have another one of these. So yeah, that's it. I do have one repair to make on the sail though. I do, and it's right here. So I need to replace this, or just strengthen it. That looks in pretty bad condition. Right here, this is at the foot of the sail, and this is what attaches to the bottom of the furler, so you can properly tension the sail. You can see the condition of this strap material is in bad condition. So I'll probably undo this stitching right here. You can tell it looks like it had been repaired. But anyways, yeah. All in all, the sail is not in the worst condition. I think we can get another season out of it. So we kind of have no choice. We have to get another season out of it. we can't afford to buy new sails until we get jobs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Got a game plan?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna whip the line first. I'm gonna whip it right here, and I'll cut it. And after I cut it, I'll untie this knot and retie it.
Replace that shackle piece?
Probably gonna just get rid of that quick release shackle. We really don't need one, and if I get rid of it, I'll have that much more room to really tension the sail properly. I think that's been part of the problem with the sail. Alright, so just like that, the line is now whipped. When I go and cut this line right here, it's not going to unravel. Okay, so that's done. So there we go, it's whipped, and I really need to burn the end of that as well. Opens right up. You can see all the rust and stuff on here. That's not good. This is a stainless steel shackle. And yeah, rust on stainless is bad, man. Like, you just never know. This could break. This could have broke any moment. It's not fun to lose a Genoa halyard, especially in high winds.
Yeah.
Head sail halyard, especially in high winds. And this knot is called a halyard knot, and I'm gonna use the same knot. There she goes. And you can see now, as you pull on it, it tightens, it holds itself. So it tightens, gets tighter and tighter as you pull it. So that's it. Halyard knot, bam. Really short, compact, not gonna come undone. Okay, so now the last thing we gotta do is, we gotta repair this dude. You see how messed up this
yeah, it's almost chafed through.
This strap is. It's almost cut all the way through. So we gotta fix that.
Okay.
So I've got to cut all this thread out.
Do we have any more of this material?
We do have
strap?
some. We do have some strap material, and I'm probably just gonna add to it. So I would think that this strap material runs pretty far up in here. Oh yeah, you see it? That's the strap right here. That's the strap material. So it goes this high, all the way up to here. And I don't want to have to unsew this whole thing. At least add some strength to it. You know, if not replace it completely. Sure, there's a sail maker out there somewhere who's just cringing at what we're doing this. But you know what? That's okay. Sometimes you just have to make do. You know? Oh, you saw that? Alright, so there's the final repair. There it is. You see? Sewed all the way through and through, both sides, all the way up. So on a very, very tough part of the sail, and then we whipped the end of it to make sure this part's all nice and tough and strong. And then I went through and I cleaned everything up. I cut this, I burned all the end of it so it can't fray. And then the same thing, wherever I had a knot, I burnt the ends of the knots too. That way they can't fray and get damaged. So that's it, it's done. So now all we gotta do is reinstall our sail, and we are finished. We've got the luff in the track of the furler, and I've gone through and I've secured the bottom of the sail to the furler. So now all we got to do is tension the luff, and then after the luff is tight, then we can roll her in. Okay, Holly, you want to go ahead and finish tensioning it? Because the trip that we're going to take from here is Puerto Rico. We do not plan on stopping in the Dominican Republic between here and Puerto Rico. It's about a 260 nautical mile trip, and we have to cross the Mona Passage. Notoriously dangerous. Massive waves, shoal areas where you can crash the boat. So it's a kind of a big deal. Lots of boats do it, but you know, you just have to be prepared for it. So we want to make sure the boat is in tip-top shape before we make that trip. So we have 3 weeks to get the boat ready, which should be plenty of time to do the work we need to do. This morning I'm going to do something that we haven't done in a long time, which is raise the mainsail. The reason I want to do that is a few reasons. Our mainsail it's not in the best shape. We are on a dock and we've had some rodents here, and I'm hoping that nothing climbed up there and made any holes in the sail. That would be horrible if it happened, but it is a possibility. So we'll find out. And then I also want to grease or not grease, but put a little bit of oil on the track. We have a Facnor track system on our main, and I want to make sure to go up easily without a lot of friction. So we'll go forward and we'll open up the stack pack first. Alright, there we go. So the main halyard is now attached. Everything else can be done from our cockpit. So you can see all of the lines on this boat are led to the cockpit on both sides. Next thing I need to do is get all of my lines ready. I'm going to get the main sheet ready, and I'm going to get the main halyard ready. Take the main sheet clutch, open it all the way, and she's good to go. So now the last thing I need to do is raise the mainsail. So I'm going to use our electric winch. So wrap it around the winch 3 times, like so. Place it in the self-tailer. And now all I got to do is press a button. Okay, so the mainsail is up. She's dirty, but that's okay. She's no holes in it, no tears. It looks to be in good shape. So not so bad. All the cars work just fine, no squeaking. All the battens are in good shape. So all right, it looks good. So let's lower her. We'll wait for her to luff up, and then we'll drop her. All right, ready? 1, 2. Just like that. All right, so that's nice. Okay, let's get this drone out of the air. I like this. I like the Phantom, dude.
It flies so much better.
So much better than that Mavic Mini.
Yeah, I agree.
It just works. Alright, I'm going that way. Oh, good job, Phantom. You gave this thing some new life, man.
So you're satisfied with how the mainsail looks?
Yeah, it looks good. It's just dirty.
Yeah.
It needs to get cleaned, but we have no place to lay it out and have a water source and be able to clean it. So
Yeah.
we have a dirty mainsail. And it may stay dirty until we get a new mainsail. I don't know.
There's nothing living in there?
No, nothing living in it.
Good.
Which is good. No holes in it, no tears in it. It's good shape. Alright, we're back in Looperon. Maybe I shouldn't say it like that. It sounds pretty stupid. Let me try it again. Okay, so we're back in Looperon. That's better. Let me look at this again. On the outside. Still got it wrong.
The very suggestive sausage.
Yeah.
Long and nice.
Alright, long and nice. This is the way we like it.